Assalamualaikum everyone, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about Montessori logical learning activities that you can do with your children at home. In this first activity, I made the shape sequence printable by myself at home. If you do not have it, you can draw it for them. So he had to follow the sequence that he sees in the printable, which got him interested on learning different shapes and how shapes looks like. And my 3-year-old was interested with colors and learning new shapes which he wasn't familiar with. So this was a great way to teach logical thinking, critical thinking for a child. He was finding and matching the shapes that he sees and how they were their directions and how would they place. This was a great game for him. In this next activity, I made obstacle course on a paper. Basically, obstacle course is done outdoors, but I made this on a piece of paper, cutting out similar color circles and few strips, and he had to match these strips on the colors that he sees. It got interesting for him when all of these strips were started placing on each other, over each other, and he had to critically think that where should he place and how should he place these strips on the matching colors, or mats you can say, for him. So it was an interesting activity and something new for him, and he was getting more interested in placing all of them on the paper. In this next activity, I took these sticky notes. So you can do whatever for this activity. You can take chart papers, you can take stamps and make shapes out of it. That's your choice, but I took sticky notes, and sticky notes were the most easiest for him because he just had to take them out and follow the instruction that I made for him. So I made all of them for him, and he had to follow because sticky notes had like different pointers, so he was getting interested on placing the sticky notes on each other and how it's going and how he has to match. So he was learning and critically thinking. These kind of games helps a child learn critically and reasoning on why is it like this and how is it like this. This next activity was a fun activity for him, as I can see. And what I did, I made different pictures, and he had to match the pictures according to the color coding that I've done for him on the other side. So he had to match the rows and columns, and he need to make sure that he's placing the right picture underneath the right color coding, which was, as I said, was a great way of having to solve puzzles, and solving puzzle is a great fun for the kids. In this last activity, I took few popsicle sticks and few bottle caps, and I drew few lines with the help of markers, and he had to make sure that he follows the instructions, as he loves traffic signs and different arrows. So he loved placing the exact arrows and directions which I drew for him on a paper. So thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting me as always. I would love to welcome all of my new subscribers on my channel. I hope you like my content. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you can be notified. Like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.